Good morning, everyone. Okay, we'll continue our book reading this morning, The Toyota Way to Service Excellence by Jeffrey K. Leica and Karen Ross. We're still in chapter 1, what is service excellence? Yesterday, we looked at how manufacturing and services have slight difference between each other. It also taught us yesterday that service is an intangible commodity. It is actually something that is a process that takes place at the point of sales with a client or a customer. On our book reading yesterday, it went further to explain and identified the slight difference in the manufacturing industry and also the service industry. In an example of things that happen in the service industry or people in the service industry, we have the laundry, you have the room cleaning, you have the maintenance, you have the engineering, you have the sales, you have the IT, you have the accounting, and you have the HR. All these are service examples of people who provide services. Then in the manufacturing industry or manufacturing stream, you have people who put together the parts, you have the maintenance, you have the people who produce new design, you have the engineering quality, you also have HR, you also have IT, you also have sales, and you also have services. So these are just a slight difference between a service industry and also a manufacturing industry. On page 18 and 19 today, we'll still continue on to look at how the manufacturing and service industry have slight differences. Said work complexity may vary by department, by project, by individual assignment, or even within the different jobs done by an individual. Consider a surgeon who on one hand performs a routine checkup. Then think about the open heart surgery where the surgeon adjusts seconds by seconds based on the condition of the patient. The nurse is doing routine things like providing suctions and various other lines, are bringing tools and materials to the room as they are needed. We have a wide range of types of work occurring simultaneously even in the same room. Work that is simple can be planned out in advance, and repeated cycles can be identified, timed, standardized, and rigorously taught using a clear recipe. This is characteristics of much of the assembly work in a Toyota plant, but we also find this work in any service organization. The Volvo dealership did most of its early lane work, achieving 1 hour stop and focus on standard procedures like oil changes and tire changes. On the other hand, when Ina and his team began to work on improving the sales process, they quickly noted that sales is a creative process, and they did not want to limit those skilled at this craft with long list of standardized processes for selling. We will revisit this issue in the discussion of standard work in chapter 6 on stable processes. 4 types of service organization. We have tried to sort services into 4 categories, ranging from low to high complexity in 2x2 table in figure 1.8 based on 2 questions. How customized is the service standard? Is it low versus customized, which is high? The second one, how intangible is the service? Tangible product of service system, is it low versus the customer's experience, is it high? When we look at this various combination of these, we get 4 types of services. 1 is mass goods distribution. This is the service system that produces something tangible and is most most likely manufacturing. We are distributing a product. We are defining a product broadly to include a burger from a fast food restaurant, a movie on our computer from the internet, a book delivered to our house from Amazon, a seasonal beer from a microbrewery, or electricity to a building. In many cases, the service organization did not produce the product, though a fast food restaurant does the preparation and assembles what it delivers, and a microbrewery is manufacturing the beer it serves us on the premises. Number two, personalized goods distribution. The system also produces something tangible that can be stored, but it is customized. Notice that these goods will typically be more luxurious and expensive versions of goods distributions, such as boutique clothing stores that might make clothes to order. We would expect an actress buying a gown from the Oscar to go to a place like this. Later in the book, we will talk about an exceptional software development firm that only creates customized software for a specific client. The firm spends a great deal of time and direct observations to understand how the customer currently works and how the software can function smoothly and easily to accomplish its objective. Number three, standard experience. This better fits the definition of service as intangible, something that cannot be stored, consumed at the point of sale with direct interaction between the service provider and customer. There is some variations in the service, but it is pretty much standard across customers. We go to the bank to deposit a check and have direct contact with a teller. We go for a routine dental cleaning, or heaven forbids, we have to call our cable company because we have a question about our bill. In this cases, we are one of a long life of customers getting a very similar service. Sometimes, however, there is something special about our cases, and it shifts from a routine transaction to personal customer service. For example, the cable company representative cannot easily troubleshoot over the phone why our service is not working and must send someone out to investigate. Number four, personalized experience. This is also intangible, but it is customized and usually more expensive and luxurious. Luxurious. I have had a personal trainer come to my house, and each workout was customized to what the trainer thought I needed on that day. The trainer had a college degree in exercise science and a broad understanding of anatomy, muscle groups, and the impact of different types of exercise on the body. The cable repair person who comes out to our house to troubleshoot the problem is another example. The famed hairstylist that will study each client to create a unique hairstyle to fit that person is providing a personalized service. Okay, this is where we'll stop for our reading today. It said 4 types of service organization. It has actually classified service standards into 4. That is mass goods distribution, personalized goods distribution, standard experience, and personalized experience. So it gives us a diagram here explaining these four categories of service, ranging from lower to higher. In the products of service system, there is mass goods distribution and there's personalized goods distribution. Then in customer experience, there is standard experience and there is also personalized goods distribution. So all these are the classification of the 4 types of service. So mass goods distribution is actually a tangible kind of service in manufacturing, where people assemble things, like put together things that customers will use. The number 2 says personalized goods distribution. It also produces something that is tangible. Then standard experience it fits the definition of service as intangible. Then they also have a personalized experience. So all these are the 4 types of categories of customer service. So as we go further, we'll still know what service is, or service organization is, and how we'll be able to apply them. So that is it for our reading today. Thank you.